In this video, I've got a recording of a call that I had with Dana. Dana is a regular on my channel. If you've ever been on my live streams, you'll have seen her in the chat. If you're a member of the Facebook group, you'll have seen her in there. She's always leaving helpful comments. If you're not a member of the Facebook group, then you should join right now. You can find a link to it in the description below this video. So during the call, I ask her how she comes up with ideas for content and her writing process. And she shares some great tips on how to write your own content for your niche website. So I think we should jump straight into the call. Just one quick thing before we do that. This video is part of a series of videos all around creating content and all featuring WP Eagle viewers. If you want to check out the rest of those videos, then you'll find them all in a playlist, and there's a link appeared up there in a card. You'll also find that link in the description to this video. But I think that's enough intro. Roll the tape. Okay, so now I've got Dana joining me, who's been a regular viewer of my channel for quite some time and is often contributing in the Facebook group. So thank you very much for joining me, Dana. Now, you've got a couple of websites on the go at the moment in a couple of very different niches, one in the pet niche and one in the gaming niche. I think the gaming niche has picked up recently, hasn't it? Because everyone's locked inside and they're just playing on their PlayStation and their Xbox and whatever. So that's been good for you. So tell me, do you write all the content for these sites?
My gaming blog is like 4 years old since February this year. And I've written most of my content myself, except for like 4 posts, I think. Some of them.
Did you outsource those, did you?
Well, like 3 of those are from my friend who wanted to write a game review.
Okay.
But that wasn't paid, so it's just he wanted to do it.
Fair enough.
And some of the posts are like half outsourced, half of them are me writing them as well. So it's like 50-50.
Okay. And how do you find the outsourcing? Do you have your own writer, or do you just use a company like Texton or whatever?
I did some on Upwork. That was a trial and error.
Yeah.
And I did some on Texton and on iWriter, but I don't have like anyone regular.
No, okay. And how have you found the quality of those? Did you have to rewrite them at all, or what did you think?
Some of them I had to like tweak a little bit because it didn't suit the tone of my blog.
Okay.
Or the grammar didn't suit my blog because I write really informally.
Okay.
And they wrote really weird, so I had to fix that. But then I don't mind that.
Okay, it still saves you a bit of time, yeah. Yeah,
exactly. And one of the Upwork writers actually took like paragraphs of text from other websites, and it was just
copying and pasting them together to make an article. Yeah, that's no good, is it? That's one thing you have to be careful of, isn't it? The plagiarism when you're buying content. So, how do you come up with ideas for your content, and kind of how do you do your keyword research?
I usually do the alphabet soup on Google.
Okay, yeah, the classic. Just typing in your niche or some idea, and then the letter A, B, C, and just seeing what suggestions Google throws up.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it, really.
And that gives you plenty to write about.
Yeah, well, not for the gaming side because everything is too competitive in that niche. So I actually paused my gaming blog for like 5-6 months, and I started writing again, and I just I got some keywords from Carl from his service as well, so I'm gonna be working on that.
Yeah, that'll keep you busy. He gave you 30 or whatever, did he? I'll put a link to Carl's service in the description of this video, and I've also done a video actually on Carl's service, which check out. I'll put a link to that too. It's very, very good. Great. So when you're writing your content, is there any particular sort of content that you like to write, or that you write more than other content? So what I mean by that is you mentioned like reviews and things like that, but of course a good affiliate site or good blog should be made up of different sorts of content. You've got your reviews, you've got your informational type content. Is there any particular content that you're drawn to more than others, or are you happy to write any sort of content?
I'm pretty happy with anything. It just takes me a long time to actually start or finish.
Okay.
So it's a struggle.
Yeah. So it kind of brings on to my next question. Do you have any particular writing process that you go through to help you get started and get writing? Or is it just
No, it's just
no,
it's just
just
luck.
random?
Yeah,
It's luck.
random.
If you happen to be in the mood one day, then it will start to
Yeah,
happen, and if not, it won't.
yeah.
Do you have any templates or anything like that to help you?
I usually just the product reviews. I have a template of that, but not for the informational posts. I mean, the informational posts are just like a couple of headings or a few headings, and then just like a shorter
Yeah, and
paragraph.
often those headings are like question type things,
Yeah,
aren't they? So you just try and answer
yeah.
them. Yeah, yeah.
hmm
Okay, do you have any tools that you use to help you write? I don't know, maybe like Grammarly or anything like that?
Uh, I don't use it that often. I often forget, but I use Grammarly because I'm not native English speakers.
Yeah, I
Need
mean,
all the
I
help
didn't
I get.
I didn't even think about that you're actually writing in not your native language, so that must be even more of a challenge. So yeah, incredible. I'm very impressed that you can do that. I can barely write in English, and that is my main language. So okay. Do you have any particular time of day that you do your writing? Is it like a first thing in the morning, or maybe late at night? Is there something that works for you in terms of time?
Mm, Basically, I don't really have any specific time. Just when
No.
it strikes, I'm just going to write.
You're gonna when it strikes, I'm gonna write. That should be on a t-shirt or something. That's got a ring to it. Um, okay, so this video is obviously for people that are struggling to write or they're just thinking about writing. Do you have any tips for someone that's thinking about writing their own content? Anything that you've learned or anything that's helped you?
Well, definitely focus
Yeah.
because when I start writing and then I start doing other things, then it just goes.
Okay. So once you've started, don't get distracted. Get rid of the phone, get rid of the computer, any other apps, close your email, get rid of all that stuff. Just focus on the task in hand. And don't look at anything else until you get to the end of that article.
hmm
Yeah,
I
that's
should
a good.
probably follow my own advice, though.
Yeah, it's very hard especially in today's modern age to just actually focus on anything for longer than a minute without being distracted by a notification or something to take your attention away. Okay, so that's really good. I wanted to just quickly ask, it's not directly related to writing, but what are your thoughts on the recent changes to the Amazon commission structure? I mean, how do you monetize your blogs? Were you dependent on Amazon? What are your thoughts on the whole changes?
Yeah, most of my income is from Amazon, but I also have like programs on ShareSale and Commission Junction.
Okay.
But most of them are from Amazon because it's just, what it is.
Yeah. So are you worried by the change? Are you gonna start promoting other companies, or are you going to maybe add some adverts to your site? I mean, what are you thinking?
Mm, well, my gaming niche was always like 1%, so nothing changed there.
Oh, it couldn't get any lower, no.
But yeah, but the pet niche, I was like, yeah, not good.
No, the pet niche is very competitive anyway, isn't it? I mean, to a
Yeah,
certain
well, it
degree.
depends.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's about it. Thank you very much for your time. And yeah, I'm going to be putting this video up really soon. But yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
So that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you found it useful. If you've got any questions, then leave them below. I do read all the comments that I get, and I'm sure Dana will read them too and answer as many of the questions as she can. If you're not already subscribed, you can do so by clicking on my face. And why not check out my vlog channel? Just click on my other face. And here are a couple more videos they've been chosen specially for you. Until next time, bye for now.